the world may be full of despair and broken promises, but it's also full with brightly colored, poisonous frogs. Is that too dark? Okay. My wife asked me today if I'd seen the dog bowl. I said no, I didn't know he could. And we're back at the usual low level of rubbish. Quick shave this morning. Cella, crema di barba from Italy. Brush, small one because the container is small. This is the Duke from Simpson. And the shaver is the Weck Sextoblade Style A with a Kismet blade in it, and it's the 5th use, I think. So I woke up and I'd been dreaming, and I was almost in this dream state, and I thought, wow, I have inspiration for doing a video about nothing. But then the damn battery went out, and it might still, because I just quickly recharged. And then I started writing emails and just came back to reality, which is a shame, because this dream state would have been good. I dreamt, I know nothing about electricity or mechanics or anything, but I dreamt that I installed myself a heat exchanger to heat the house, and I repaired the engine on the what do you call that? The rider, the lawnmower rider that you sit on, you know. And then my wife saw where I'd installed the heat exchanger, and of course it was in the wrong place. So I had to redo that. And then the chassis of the rider was crooked because I'd forgotten to to tighten a bolt or something. I was like, give me a break. Not even in my sleep can I be successful. No, that's harsh. That is harsh. But there you go. I tried. I made the damn thing work though. I'm quite impressed by the heat exchanger. I don't even need one. I don't know why I dreamt about that. And of course I put it in the basement because that was the easiest, because that's where the box was. Yeah, I got that from the wife too. You just take the easy way out. Yeah, of course I do. Well, sometimes you should think, and you know, she does have a point there. So I woke up and I was in the mood for Cella. Cella is one of those soaps that you get into the mood for, you know. Typically when you're hungry, because it smells just like marzipan. Marzipan. It's an almond scent, and it says al olio di mandorla, and mandorla is Italiano for almond. I've deducted. It's not the most amazing soap, but it sure is good enough. And the scent, if you like the scent of marzipan, it's amazing. It really, I love it. I hadn't tried Cella I've been shaving for over 5 years and never tried Cella, which is a crime. So unless you're allergic to almond or whatever the ingredients are, doesn't say on the container, you know, give it a spin. It's a cheap soap too. I can't remember what I paid, but quite inexpensive. I don't know how I did. Small little brush. Whoops, sorry. Might be another one. I do apologize. Speaking of being allergic to stuff, I don't know what it is. I've had this sneeze for several weeks. I don't have a cold. I don't know what I would possibly be allergic to, but I had this sneeze. I think it's allergies. It's in the middle of damn winter. So, and of course the air is dry and that sort of thing. I don't know what it is. I hope we won't experience any more of that, and I do apologize. Oh, yesterday I shaved with Wickham's. I tried the balm. And for me, I use balms mainly to moisturize the skin, and I usually don't use an aftershave balm. I just put on moisturizer. Of course, an aftershave product does other things, like mend the skin and smell nice and that sort of thing. But the Wickham's, it doesn't moisturize a lot. That doesn't mean it's a bad balm at all. But for me, who need, in the winter, I really need a thicker cream, a proper moisturizer. It doesn't have to be super thick or oily, but it has to moisturize a bit. Wickham doesn't work. So I think for me it'll be perfect in the summer. And for people who typically don't use a balm, typically use an aftershave, splash, you know, you'd use this instead with success. Because there's a lot of good stuff in it. It does good things to the skin. But I had to put on a moisturizer afterwards. Which, you know, one way of doing it, but not quite what I expected. I just want to bring that up. Again, nothing wrong with the product. It's just, and you could see that on the when it came out, it was sort of translucent. So I've had sort of aftershave product like that before. I'm sorry, it's leaking. I think it's the first time I blow my nose on camera. I'm sorry. I'll try to keep all other bodily orifices shut. Good. You lose sense of smell just a little bit, because when again, I don't have a cold, but it sort of tightens things up when you sneeze. It's a shame, but I know what it smells like. And again, some days this is my favorite scent. Then again, I have, loads of soap that can be favorite scents on other days. But it's a delight, and it's such a privilege to have a cupboard or two full with soaps, so you can choose what you're in the mood for. That's pretty cool. One soap I realized yesterday is Barrister Man's Eigengrau. I heard Jack from the Virtual Groomroom talk about it while he shaved with it, and he sells that scent so well. He says it smells, Barrister Man have managed to capture the smell of cold air, and he says, how is that even possible? That sounds so cool. Of course, in my book, Barrister Man are the champions of scents, especially weird scents. They're coming out with the tobacco, flower, scented soap. Which is called something I can't remember. Brilliant. But Cella, super simple. Smells of almond or almond oil or something. Smells like marzipan in my book. Perfect, brilliant. Now this is a soap that dries my skin a bit more than some other soaps that are filled with creams and butters and juices. Again, doesn't matter because I put on a moisturizer. I'm just saying. And speaking of Jack from the Virtual Groomroom, he was on LatherTalk's LatherTalk yesterday, and that was a good listening. But I watched it on YouTube, LatherTalk's channel. I'll put a link if I remember. Really good discussion. They came together, those guys. They're all three of them quite analytical, and it was really interesting to listen to. Because sometimes, in podcasts and YouTube videos and what have you, I just want to be entertained. And I need to be entertained on some level, but this was educational as well. It was not a lot of stupid, silly fun and games and rubbish that I tried to do on this channel. It was serious, but it was, with a lot of charm and really interesting and captivating even. So John and Gerard prepare well. They do a good job. They can only do a good job if their guest is good, and Jack was just he is a pleasure to listen to. He really is. He tells his name is Jack Daniels. He tells a Jack Daniels true story, which was you listen to it. It was a good hour and 6 minutes. I recommend it. While you're at it, you subscribe to LatherTalk's YouTube channel. And Jack's YouTube channel, Virtual Groomroom. Okay, that's it. Wow. Whoa, that is so close. That razor is. I've got nothing better. Yesterday, this is Wednesday today, yesterday marked the 28th consecutive day that I did some kind of exercise. We have this competition at work, so I've gone from 0 exercise to doing something for at least half an hour every day, and often longer. And I need it, right? Because I'm not in shape, and especially I've gotten fat. I've grown. Did I tell you? I think I did. I've grown 7 centimeters here in the last year due to the fact that I'm at home and there's food. I'm at home all the time. There's always food, so I need to lose weight. And the effect of a month worth of good exercise and better eating and everything is that I don't sleep very well and I'm still less fat. What the hell is that? Hopefully it changes around the corner. I'll go to work now. Work is 2 meters that way. I'll just put on a t-shirt and I'm good to go. What an exciting life we lead these days. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. I'll see you soon and stay sharp.